Interesting. The shutters didn't do anything. Hi everybody, Flash Crow here from Old Man Gaming Down Under. Welcome to another day of Medieval Dynasty. Well, I better go open those shutters up. Lovely, fresh air. Well, if we look at today, first day of summer, so we've got some repairs to do. Well, now, it's Pedro asked me to do a tour of my village. So, who am I to argue? So, we're just going to get a couple of things out of the way to start with, and then I'll do a bit of a tour. Now, with any luck, I should have a little map made from this one. Nothing too fantastic, but it will be a bit bigger for you to be able to see. And I've only really got the streets highlighted in it, nothing else. And these other icons are there. Some of them are covered up because of the streets. But without further ado, let's look at some management and get our builder to do some repairs. So very good. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Our food store. Do you know what? That might not be a bad thing for a day. I'm going to leave that and fix it up tomorrow. It might allow us to build up some stuff which we're obviously... Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here going on too. Oh no, that's just damage. That's okay. That's just damage. That's... We're growing flaxseed. No flaxseed. Oh no, that's making flaxseed. Sorry, I'll be through this as soon as I possibly can. That's okay, we know about that. Animal husbandry is just that problem. That's okay. The kitchen is probably out of meat or fish. Fish. But the food stall. Okay. Have a look at people. Now, who was the person? I can't remember her name. The one from yesterday who was really sad. Oh, what's this? Ah, she's a returning mother. Oh, I could put her. She's ideal for, well, she's better in production. And anybody else unhappy? Need a mirror. She's good for food. I could put her in the food stall. I'm going to leave her. I'm going to leave it until tomorrow. Old Rampant's having a bad start to his life. 1%. And I think that's about it. So it looks like we've just got somebody needed for the food store, but I'll leave that. Okay, the tour. We'll start from here. No, we won't. We'll start from over here. We'll gradually work our way across to the other side of town. So up here, this is, if I remember rightly, Witch's Way. Let's have a look. Yes, number 1 Witch's Way. So these are, it's called Witch's Way because it's believed that there's a bit of a witch's coven around this particular triple fireplace. Spooky things have been going on. So that's number 1, that's number 2, that's number 3. Now this path comes to here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area in here yet. It's not really yet the greatest of angles to put any crops, but it does have these berries. So I'm sort of leaving it. I could continue this road on and come around here, but I'm still not convinced whether or not we're going to put another house or whatever. So that's the reason why I'm not doing that. So left Witch's Way, and now we're at Flax Lane, which is this one down here, which is because we're growing flax. Well, we were growing flax next to it until, of course, we started growing wheat on this other side. That's a fresh batch we planted yesterday. This is from some old stuff, I don't know. I think it only got half done, the whole lot didn't get done. So that's that. Now over there is a food storage, but we'll come up to that later. And then this bit, if it's, I think it's Well Street, Well Street, which of course is because the well is there. So this is Well Street. We've got some pears growing here. It's also Well Street. Well, the whole thing is Well Street. I've only numbered the houses or named the houses. We'll go back over here. And I believe, because this road eventually goes to Rolnica, this is number 1 Rolnica Road. And then number 2 and number 3. Now each of these have a fireplace and a bench. And for some reason, oh no, I thought that was, gee, I need to get my glasses checked. For some reason I thought that was a wiener, but it isn't. And then of course, here's my place. Number 1, the Esplanade. It's right next to the river. Got a little fireplace, a couple of seats that nobody ever sits on. Well, nobody from the house. Bathtub, bucket to fill it up. Plenty of good fishing out here. Money over on Money Island over there. And of course the lanterns on the outside. Our new door. Hat, crossbow hanging up. Curtains. Little light over here, or a candle. This monstrosity. And I think I've got lanterns, lantern there and a lantern on the other side. Little bit of Malvasia on top of the trunk, along with a wooden bowl. And of course, some of you may not know it, but My son's name is Rudolph, or Razumir's son is Rudolph. So he's got some figurines in there. When he was younger, he played with them. Got the bear, rabbit, bird, badger, and then the deer, and of course the wolf in front. And there's a wolf in the window as well. Down here we've got some poppies growing in the garden. And a couple of cherry trees out the front. And of course double gates. And some pot plants. Go a bit further in. We've got our food stall, which is currently unattended. And our sort of, well, it's just, oh my goodness. Well, that was really loud. I've unlocked the windmill, my goodness. Well, I'm going to finish the tour. I just might speed it up a bit more. Oh wow, that's pretty exciting. So there's the signpost, which is why that's Rolnica Road, and then from here it's Gostovia Road. So this house over here, thank you for opening the door, is 1 Gostovia Road. What do you think about that, Herbert? And kitchen here. Another fireplace. Well, this was my first fireplace actually, which is only a double. Our kitchen, another kitchen. Oh, of course, the plum trees. I believe they're plums. Yes. And these ones are plums also. And then this was our first flax field. A little bit of poppies in the middle, and more flax on this side. Now this is completely enclosed because earlier in the games, people kept on walking across it all the time, which I didn't like. So I fenced it in. Of course, the barn, which is only barn 2, I haven't upgraded it yet. Here's our food storage 3, and then out the back here, next to the flax fields, was food storage. There's another food storage, which I believe is a 3 as well. And then we have a bit of sort of industrial area, if you like, with our main storage there. And then workshop 3, the herbalist, the hunter, good old the woodshed, and the smithy. So we've only got 1 woodshed, 1 smithy, but we do have excavation shed here, an excavation shed there, and we've got 3 excavation sheds. There's another one over here. And so storage, another storage there, and another storage here. If we go back this way, again, that's the wheat fields. Over here, that was the food storage. Then we've got 1 Forest Lane. Now initially, this was going to be Forest Lane, but this is now Forest Lane here. So that's number 1, even though their door is on that side. This is number 2. And I've tried to keep the trees, which is why I've called it Forest Lane. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. And then I've got the animals all together, basically, or close together. This is the builder's hut. Look, she's so busy building. Repairing. Has she done anything? Who knows? I don't know how quick she is. She's done it all. She's like a legend in her own lunchtime. That would be a cow or a bull. So they've got a fairly small area. The sheep got a nice L shape. They've got some water here. Some straw. Very good. Then we have our horses, which also have the geese. I was hoping that the horses would trample the geese to death, but they never did. Looks like we've got a full house. And then we have Whispers. They've got some water over here. Whispers. Our youngest edition, Freedom. Peck. Where's Bullseye? Don't tell me Bullseye's in here. No? Where's Bullseye? Oh, there's Bullseye. Very good. Okay, and then down here we've got our cherry trees down in a line. A few pigs. Ah, and these houses over here, of course, which have got front and back doors for easy access. Can't remember what I called this place. Ah, of course, Pear Tree Lane. Why? Because there's pear trees at this end. Bit crooked because I didn't want to chop that tree down. There's our pear trees. Got some hops here just because they look good. And that's the other lot of cherry trees coming down. And our chickens, as you can hear. And we go down this way. Now, the aviary, they're supposed to, not aviary, apiary. They're supposed to have new animations for the people who look after it. The apiarist. Don't know what the new animations are. Do they run around shaking their hands over their head? No, I think they're just looking. They're checking them out. Then, of course, some more plum trees. And they are Fisher. Put these planks here so I didn't get my lovely shoes wet. It's good. And the same on this one. Then we come over here. Gostovia. Ah, yes, that's right. It's got a funny door set up. Can't remember why that happened. But number 2 Gostovia Road, because of course number 1's over there. Now I know it's on the other side of the road and we should do odd, even or whatever, but I do what I do. And here we've got apples. Not many, just a few. So the houses end here. Then if we come back around this way, I don't have a lot of fields. We've got cabbage. Cabbage here. How come? Why is cabbage? Cabbage. Okay, I don't get that. We've got oats. This is for rye, but I don't think, well, it's first day of the season. But rye we couldn't plant last season. Same here. These are oats again. And that's it. I've got room to expand out here with some more fields. They're a bit bumpy, but they still work. And they're still close enough to this barn over here. So that's the tour. Not bad. Started from, of course, like everybody, just 1 or 2 houses. But I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out so far. Now, the windmill. My goodness. Building of farming. Windmill. Actually, I might come out into the other view. I really don't know where to put it. I sort of want to put it here, but I don't know if it'll dominate too much. I certainly don't want it over near my house. Tell you what, I know where we could put it. Which is the place that I said I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Over here. Excuse me while I contemplate what it will look like, which way we want the blades to face. Right, that should be pretty close to the pathway. And also pretty close to where I wanted it. Yep. Got a hammer resume. I'm a bit excited, I've got to say. I just hope that the blades are out the other way. Sorry, I'm concentrating deeply. Construction completed. Windmill. Well, I'm stuck. No, don't do this. Oh, I am now at one with the windmill. Milkstone craft. Flour. Wheat grain. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Let me just see if the unstuck will work. It did. Thank goodness for that. Put your hammer away, Rasimir. Are the blades facing the way I was hoping? Yes, they are. Right, let's get up here. Come back in properly. Have a look. Let's crouch. I should have thought about the view. I hope you can't fall. Right, well, I'm going to have to test it, of course, because science and everything. So F5. No, can't. Ah, really? Hang on a minute. One of the other windmills, that was up high. Like in the other town I went to. What did I do to it? Well, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm like a kid with a new toy. Well, so can I craft anything? Have I got anything on me? I've got wheat grain. Let's craft some flour. Let's do 10. Oh, of course, I can't. I was hoping to be able to go outside. Okay. Let's come back here. No, you don't. Stop doing the center mouse button. Can I do it from there so we can see it more? 10. 5. No. Change the angle on me. Oh, what's that do then? That rope is around like a capstan. No, can't use it. Bugger. Try again. Well, I don't know what that does, but it's pretty cool. I need to hire somebody and put them in it. So the blades won't be working until I get somebody in it working on it. Well, yeah, I gotta say I like that. What do you think, people? Hey? Not interested? Look, it's a windmill, for goodness sake. What's it look like from over here? Looks like a windmill. Well, how appropriate that it's got to build that when I'm showing off the village. I don't mind it over there. It's a bit out of character as far as being in amongst the houses, but it sort of almost suits it. Does it need torches around it? Does it need a couple of lanterns like I've got on my house? Let's not get carried away just yet. Well, I feel pretty good about that. Very good about it, in fact. Well, that's it. That's my day done. Yes, I'm very happy. Can I see it from my place at all? Anywhere? No, the moon's coming up. I can see that. No, I can't see it from here. But not to worry. Well, I hope the video hasn't been too long. But good day. I reckon. Nearly out of water. Nearly out of food. Only one thing to do. Go to bed. Thanks a lot for watching. And good night, John Boy.